Welcome to my shop, Animal Obsession Pet Shop, and we are doing an unboxing. So yeah, we'll see what's got going on there as well. We have got hopefully some new fish for me in here as well, if they did turn up, but we'll see what we got first as well. I think that's just packing there as well. Believe it or not, we sold out of snails, so that was unbelievable. I could not bear it. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because we normally have bloody hundreds of these things cruising around. But we are sorted. Now we have hundreds of these things cruising around. Next thing off the bat is we have some beautiful, these are like, I wouldn't say ex-breeders, but they're definitely breeding size Corydoras. So these are your bronzes, they're long fins. So they're a little bit bigger than our normal ones. We do have, I do believe, 2 lots in here. We have our smaller regular ones. Those guys are a little bit more, but they definitely are a little bit more chunkier. So if you have like, say, established angelfish or a bit more of a tank with bigger fish, they would be the way to go. Rightio. We have, I guess, the panda angels, I do believe. Yeah, panda angels. We'll go with panda angels. They look pretty panda-ish to me. And then we have platinum angels. So plenty of angels. These are off our angel breeder down in Brisbane there, Fish Fanatics, shout out. They always do quality fish in my lives. So we have more platinums there and more platinums there. I think these, oh, I don't know, we've got a lot going on here. So lots of angels. We have some Subwasatang. And then we have some Hecali. So these are threadfin acaras. People class them as a Geophagus species. I don't class them as a Geophagus species, even though they are very similar to like a lot of the geos there as well. They're probably more of an acara. Yeah, very similar in nature, but so that's probably one thing that they like behavior-wise, everything like that. Size-wise, they get, you know, probably around that 15 centimeter mark. Beautiful purple extensions on their fins. Are a bit of an earth eater. Yeah, cool fish. Okay, these are going to be, even though they haven't coloured up, these are going to be the blue angels, because you can see by their barring going through there as well. So they're going to be your blue sapphires. They just haven't coloured up yet. And then these ones, these little cuties, are your stir-bite Corydoras. Now these guys will darken up in their patterns, and then you can really see the little orange on their fins as they kind of get a little bit larger. And dump that rubbish there. These are going to be your gold angels. So quite small ones these are little babies. They get, angelfish get quite large. I'm sure if anyone's had fish tanks before or been into many aquarium shops, they would have seen larger angelfish. They are probably one of the most kept tropical fish, I would think. Probably kept cichlid, because they are a cichlid in the world, I reckon. What do you reckon, Brent?
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, I reckon so. Okay, these are going to be just your standard bronze Corydoras. So just short fin ones on there as well. These are our all day, every day, run-of-the-mill bronze Corydoras. These are the second run-of-the-mill Corydoras, these albino onesies as well. These are albino bronzes as well. So the good thing about with the albino bronzes is they will integrate well with the normal bronzes. You will find Corydora species do generally like to pack together in their species type of thing there as well. So you can get a few different types and they might not hang out together, which is pretty standard. Okay, we've got some nice black angels in there. Everyone's been after black angels, big black angels. So yeah, some few nice ones in there as well. Pretty happy. I just see one that's got a dodgy eye on him, so we'll just have to go through that bag. It looks like, double check the eyes, because sometimes they can eat each other's eyes out when they are smaller. These are going to be long-finned albino bristlenoses. So very nice finnage on there. Very sexy looking fish. Very happy with those as well. And one's going to be a bag of water. Okay, next off the bat, I can't really see these ones. They're kind of moving around a bit too much. They're definitely a cichlid. Festimans, yes. Yeah, so flag cichlid, they kind of also know them of. They're beautiful fish. They probably get around about that, probably 12, 15 centimeters again. Not too aggressive. Good to go with stuff like Geophagus species. Not really good to go with bigger like Simspilums, Red Devils, anything like that. Not too good with them as well. But they will definitely hold their own with barbs, like Severums, things like that. Okay, these are going to be pairs of golden blonde Embla guppies. So we've got males and females in there as well. I can see one male is absolutely just, he's talking to me. He's saying, buy me, Joel. Take him home to your Embla breeding pond. It's like, no, no more fish. Okay, Synodontis petricolas. Again, a Rift Lake cichlid, but we do sell them for our tropical tanks. Probably get around about that 8 centimetre mark. I haven't really seen any above that. I'm sure you could get the odd one that would grow a bit more of a tank. The other one that looks very similar are the cuckoo catfish, the Synodontis multipunctatus, which do get around 15 centimetres. So they're a little bit different than what those guys are. These ones are going to be long-finned albino peppered corridorus as well. It is hard to tell the albino between the bronzes and the peppards, but after a while you just kind of, once you've seen enough of them, you can start to see a few little trait differences on their colour variants. Next order of business is going to be the Northside order. So Northside Aquatics, another importer located in Brisbane. Let's see what we got going on there today. Gold guamis. So your typical, then we've got different gold guamis, typical tropical fish, probably like the angel fish, probably get around that 12 centimetres, good to go. Probably looking at a 150 litre tank we recommend with those. Okay, we have some beautiful white mollies. Didn't want to make it, unfortunately, but that's all right. These things do happen, unfortunately, with the fish transporting. Just like people at home do lose fish sometimes. They don't know what happened. Sometimes they just get a bit stressed out and just don't make the transit. So gold mollies, they look good. Yeah, mollies look really good. Really happy with these. And we got some Dalmatians there as well. So yeah, I'm liking that. That's a good colour mix we're going to have on there as well. So thumbs up on that. Sometimes you get assorted mollies and you just end up with like a lot of black or just one colour and you're like, that's not really assorted. That was definitely assorted. Okay, so these are going to be your balloon rams. So the electric blue balloon rams, these ones here. So ram cichlids are a little bit more finicky than say some of the other cichlids, but very beautiful fish. These guys, I can't really pronounce the wording on that. The rebutai. Yeah. I think the rebutai. I'm probably butchering it there as well. So another little corridora species. First time we've had them in the shop here as well. Hence why I'm not too good on the name on those guys. They look very cute, but I have to say I'm pretty happy with those.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, what does their colour change to?
No idea. No idea what their colour changed. Kim just asked what colour they come up to. I have no idea. I haven't even Googled the image on these. I just saw it on the list and thought, let's just get some. Let's just get some. Let's just go for it. Okay, so filament barbs, good size. These were popular last time we had them in there as well. They started getting a bit of purple coloration on the end of their fins there. Quite good in, again, like a bigger tank, bigger tropical tank. Look really stunning. And then we have some just your standard blue rams in here as well. So I think they are, or they're Heckelai. I think they're rams. They look like rams. They're rams. They're rams. I guess that's the thing with the Heckelai and even the rams. Like they do look very similar at the smaller size. So this one is an absolute stonker of a box. We've got stonker fish in here. Been itching to get down. I was resisting coming down and looking at these till we did the unboxing together as a family. Okay, so these are some Black Widow frontosa. So yeah, very cool. These will colour up very awesome. So nice size. So this is the colour variant. So basically my understanding is what they've done is just line bred them so that the bars are kind of broken up to have this kind of unique, different, cool pattern on there as well. So went to town on these guys because why would you get one when you can get 5? Hey, you know? So, and when I get 5, if I really like them, you can't have odd numbers. So I'd have to get another 5. But we'll just see. We'll see how these guns go. Yeah, so looking really cool. I'll be very keen to watch these guys. Obviously they are blacked out in the bag there as well. They will colour up very good. I'm pretty confident. I think they will colour up really good once we get them in our bigger tank there as well. So I'll let Brent get them out of the way and we'll get the rest of it sorted here. So we sold all our copper Oscars that we got in, so we managed to get another one of those ones there. So beautiful coloration on there as well. So it was a very nice fish. Very happy with those. So that'll be cool. Okay, Patina splendias, or red snooks, red-based snooks. Now these guys, I dare say, are going to be not the gold-coloured ones. They're going to be the green colour ones. It is a very confusing colour thing they do with these ones here. They have like an orange snook and then they have a red snook, and the red one they call a green snook, but it's kind of red, and then there's the orange snook. I don't know. We got snooks, so we'll see when those guys colour up there as well. Ooh, Very, very nice. Very, very nice looking Harlequin rasboras. Come down and get some of those. They look absolutely awesome. So we've got 2 bags of those. These are great tropical fish. They get such a vibrant purpley red color on there. Yeah, beautiful fish there as well. I guess the rest of your sorted mollies. Black mollies there. And we have 2 more to finish it off before we get our Aquarium Industries order later on today. We have 1 more of the copper Oscar. You can really see the patterns coming through there as well. I would be keen to see these guys once they're established in a tank to see if they do keep that colour. So I'm not too sure. Oh well, this is a bit of a letdown at the end there. Silver tip tetras. So it kind of just went from like cool fish to like
other ones though.
The silver tips. Yeah. Well, we'll go have a look at the other ones.
Yeah,
so we don't
check the other ones out.
So we don't just leave them like hanging on like what these ones look like there as well.
I saw some this morning. Amazing.
I got no idea where they even are. Where are they?
Bulk up the pack here.
Oh yeah, here we are. See, look at that. You can see the colours really kind of start to stand out. So you can see, understand the difference of what the fish look like when we get them in, as opposed to once they colour up there as well. So if you saw some fish that you liked in this order and you thought they haven't really coloured up yet, never fear. We are here to make these fish look really, really good for you. Right, 1 more order coming today. Just 1 more for Aquarium Industries. I will see you guys then. Righto, second part of the video. I thought we would also go through one of the newer products that we have in. We have the Fits range in there as well. So yeah, just started getting in, brought into the country. So already sold some there, which is cool. So yeah, it's some pretty cool products on there as well. Obviously a lot of kind of overflow with the API and the CChem products there as well. But there is some new ones, like obviously the glass and acrylic cleaner, the Turbo Clean, which looks really good there as well. And we also have like a few Bacta Shields and Parashield, which look pretty, you know, I'll be keen to give them a crack and see how they go there as well. So just I'll just do a quick mention of the Fritz stuff that we are now stocking there as well. I imagine that range will keep on growing as I find the little bit of room I can find in my shop. A little bit. Okay, let's get into it straight off the bat. Whoa, we had a collapse. That's all right. I'll just put my leg there and I'll just like hold it. Okay, tan Dennis catfish. Now, they are really good size, which is really good because I bought 20 of them. So that's even better. That's like, you know, that's when you're like, it's like getting blackjack type of thing. You know, you put the bet down, you hope that they're going to be the right size when you get them, and then they rock up and you're like, that is a great size. That's what we want to see. So yeah, really happy with that. That's it. That is a great start to this unboxing there as well. Okay, little yabbies, just your sorted ones. As you can see, they don't shoot them in water, mainly because if one does die, then it will poison the water that it's in there, causing an ammonia burn there as well. Okay, more tan Dennis, lots of tan Dennis. So tan Dennis are a eel-tail catfish for everyone that's overseas. They're a native catfish for Australia here. We do catch them pretty much throughout our region, further down south, everywhere like that. They are pretty cool. They do breed really wild. They build like a big pit in the rivers, and they kind of guard it. It is really cool to see. If you go snorkeling, you can see them. This is another Australian beast. This is the Murray cod, and nice size, very chunky size. So that's very good. Very happy. They do breed the Murray cod. They are quite popular down south. I think they use it. Yeah, they definitely use it for food. I've seen docos where they use it for food. Okay. 2 barramundi. We all know what barramundi look like. We don't need to see that one. That's okay. This one here are female dwarf coral gouramis. So yeah, the blue ones we do, as I've mentioned numerous times, I prefer the females because they're not as stupid as the males are of the most species in the world. Okay, we have some koi male cobra guppies. Now we have got a lot of guppies in here as well. So this is just going to be just a little bit, if you don't like the guppies, maybe like skim on ahead, because we are going to be pulling heaps of different guppies out of there as well. So these ones here, we have some pineapple cobras. Oh yeah, that's a nice name. I like the creativity on that one. This is not a guppy, this is your red honey gouramis. And then we have some chili red guppies, which look very nice and red, very good in those. Then we have assorted swordtails, which are not a guppy, but are still a live bearer. Very good for ponds. We like our swordtails. They go really good in ponds actually. But you know, great for tanks as well. They will breed. You normally need a little bit more room than say you would want to have with your guppies. You can normally have a smaller tank with your guppies. That's why guppies are super popular. What do you know? Turned down as catfish. Who would have thought? Anyway. Are they turned down as catfish? No. These are, I'm a liar. I tell a lie. These are different. These are black altar catfish. So these are another rare catfish that we do get in the Murray River Basin, around the Rummet River. Yeah, get jet black, very rare, good size again as well. We only get them a couple of times a year. I try to get them whenever I can. I used to have like a big one. He was psychopathic, but he was so bloody good looking. He was such a cool fish. So yes. Okay, we have some really cool tuxedo koi guppies. Very happy, very cute. They will look good.
Red nose.
They're nice. Even these sorties look bloody good. Look at these sorties. I'm very happy. Shout out to AI. Fish looking very good today. Okay. Now platies, they look good as well. So we've got a good mix. There's no clamping fins on there. They look pretty happy. They're not doing that little. Sometimes they get like a little hunchback type of motion going on there when you get them in. You're like, oh, this ain't going to be that crash hot. Okay, we have Cobra Blonde guppies as well. They're looking standouts. And we have some male Santa Claus guppies there as well. Jeez, I told you we got lots of guppies coming in. That's more of the female dwarf whammies there as well. Now the reason, again, I'll go into the females a bit more. They don't get as big as what the males are. They generally don't seem to have the tuberculosis, which you can generally get with the other ones where they start getting bacterial infections on their body and everything like that. They generally stay a little bit healthier, a little bit hardy. I think they also cause this way less stress in a tank, so you can only have like a couple of them in the tank without them going crazy. If you get 2 male dwarf whammies in a tank, it's got to be like 150 litres, you know. Yeah, what's that in gallons? It's got to be like a 50-gallon tank, 40-gallon tank, a 40-long breeder, so they say when I see what's in the American YouTubers. Okay, tiger barbs, assorted tiger barbs. So we have just your standard tigers, green mossy tigers, which are a colour variant, and then the red or the gold tiger barbs, which are a cystic version of the tiger barb. Look at me call out those big names. Mickey Mouse platies, they got their Mickey Mouse logo on the back there, really cool, fun for the kids. They do breed really well in a tank, fun for the kids. Platies are really good, fun for the kids. Okay, we have tiger barbs there. We have our little feeder rosy barbs there. And our last, but not least looking, we have some blacktail guppies. So they're looking really good. And then we have some leopard tail cobras, which, yeah, they'll do. They will do very nicely. So yeah, that's pretty happy with that. That's going to really fill up our guppy wall. Going to love it there. I did find out we have one more fish order to come still, so that's coming tomorrow there as well. That's going to do us for today. If the fish is good tomorrow, then you will see the video. If it's average, then we'll just see the preview at the end. Have a good one. Okay, next day, you might have noticed I've had a bit of a tidy up, so I'm looking a little bit different here, but we are literally in the same week still, so still this week's unboxing. One last order for the week, one last madness for the day. Let's see what we have got here. We have got lots and lots of rosy barbs. So I do believe we have got 2 bags of those. So not as good as last week's ones, but still, they'll do the job. Okay. And the next one looks really good, actually. These ones a little bit skinny, not that chunky, but they look healthy enough. Really good. These are scissor-tail rasboras. Now, rasboras are generally a pretty good schooling fish for most tanks. Hang out. These guys probably get about maybe another 2 centimeters on there. There's a couple more that are a bit more skinny in this one here, but yeah, as long as they got a bit of swimming room, and as long as you buy them in numbers, they're normally really good. And that's the key with a lot of rasboras. Same as the tetras, they do like to school in numbers. So don't be afraid to, when we've got deals for like 5 for 10, 5 for this much, double it, get 10, get 15. They'll look way better in your tank. What do we got here? Mr. One little baby red devil. Looks so cute and innocent and just wants to watch the world burn. So that is what red devils are like. That one there, he's starting to shed there as well. He's starting to show his true colours coming through. So A lot of the juveniles will come out looking black and grey, kind of striped, really average, and then they kind of shed, they call it, where their scales start to just change to be orange and white and all these other cool colours. Okay, just your comets. So we've got a big box of those. This order's going to be pretty fast. We're not going to mess around. We also had some other ones come in there. We've got a breeding pair of jewels. This is from one of the maintenance jobs we do there as well. So unfortunately they spawned in the tank. Oh, well, it was cool. They liked it, but it was getting a little bit too overpopulated with jewels. So we had to do something about it. I do believe this is going to be some white convicts. So generally we have overflow of convicts, but it's getting a bit light on in the tank there, and we definitely didn't have any white ones, so I thought we would have to just buy some in. Okay, we have 10 centimeter red devil. So you can see this guy here, he hasn't shed much of his colours there as well, so he's still got a lot of his juvenile colours. So it'll be interesting to watch it once we start feeding him a better quality food. Not to say that they don't, but they don't. We will feed them better food, and they normally start looking a bit better. These look really good. 5 centimeter rainbow sharks, they look more like 7, so that's a bonus there as well. Rainbow sharks, just buy one of them if you're going to buy them. You don't need lots of them in the tank. They end up just really hating each other. Okay, these are going to be some more of the juvenile little baby convict cichlids. So just your little standards. Same with these ones. More convicts there and more convicts there. And the last box for the week, hopefully, is just one big box of individually bagged silver dollars. So good size. It's what we wanted to see. I didn't want to get them like too small. They're definitely a 5 centimeter, even pushing a 6 centimeter. So that is good news. Yeah, great, awesome. Righto, that's it for this week, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in for next week. Like, subscribe, share, do everything you can to get this page going. Appreciate it. See ya.